So you found your dream house with your agent, and now you're ready to put in your offer. How do you get the house? How do you write up a strong offer? And this is where having the right agent who knows exactly what you're looking for and what your situation is going to help. So the elements of a strong offer include making it as clean as possible for the seller and giving the seller the highest confidence that you're going to be able to follow through on the purchase. We've listed houses before that have had offers come through that looked good on the surface, but ultimately maybe their financing wasn't as strong, or they put in too many contingencies and they weren't as attractive as other offers. And on the opposite side, we've worked with buyers who they've tried to get quote unquote the best deal possible, but they ultimately lose out on the house because of a couple $1,000s when it was their dream house. Because of the way they wanted to put in an offer. Probably tired of me saying this, but you need to be clear with your agent what your ultimate goals are. Back when I bought my first house, we were trying to get the best price possible, and it was a really competitive market. And this was before I was a real estate agent, and we were trying to, get that last $1,000 shaved off of the purchase price. And we had a really great agent at the time, and he said, "Are you really willing to lose this house over $1,000?" We said, "No, what are we thinking? This is the perfect house for us." And so we adjusted our offer. So how clean can you make your offer? What kind of contingencies are you putting in? If it's a seller's market and they have multiple offers on the table and you need to stand out, you could look at things like waiving inspection, for instance, if you wanted to. Now, in most cases, I wouldn't recommend that depending on the home, but it could be a way of standing out if you're willing to take on the additional risks of the home. An inspection contingency means that you can back out of the purchase based on the results of the inspection. The same thing is true with financing. If you're able to purchase a home in cash, that's a much stronger offer than someone who's coming with heavily amount of financed money to the transaction. So if you're able to put more down, it shows a stronger commitment to the purchase of the home. So there are all different levers that you can pull with the offer, and it's important to keep these in mind and to work with your agent to leverage which ones are best for you. Now, in a buyer's market, you can keep most of those contingencies in, and it's not going to affect your offer as much because the seller may just be looking for any offer, or they may be looking just for a solid offer. So in a buyer's market, you might be able to offer at asking price or even a little lower depending on how long the home has been on the market. But if it's a seller's market, you may be looking at offering several $1,000s above asking price. Back in 2020, 2021, homes in the Indianapolis area were going for easily several $1,000s above asking, sometimes many times more than that. And in the years that have followed, a lot of homes have been going under contract for either at asking price or below. Work with your agent and understand the market, and that's going to set you up for success with your offer.